Hello all and welcome to our crochet. My name is Mary and I'm coming to you today with vlog number 20. Yay! Oh my gosh, I finally got the pillow out. Yay! To anyone who's joining us new today, firstly, welcome. Secondly, our regulars were waiting for me to upload the first part, let alone the second part, of the front of our pillow, which is, oh gosh, I've put it away. Sorry guys, I've already messed up. I've just started the vlog and I've already messed up. We started the front side of this pillow, yay. Not this one in particular, but same design. Now our design, we used autumn colours. Ta-da! So it's finally gotten through, guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me. So there you go. That is both fronts. Oh, it's upside down. That is both fronts. That one will go there and that one will go on top like so. And eventually we will put some buttons on in the third part of the series. It might even be the fourth part, I don't know. But I have uploaded both parts 1 and parts 2 this week. And probably the very first video that comes next week will be part 3. And that will be finishing off, I believe, the rest of the front and maybe adding the buttons. Ooh, that's exciting. So there you go. Not the buttons, the buttonholes. The buttons come after we've added the buttonholes. I know that sounds ridiculous because in sewing, usually the buttons come first, so you know exactly where to put the buttonholes. Actually, no. I'll have to do my homework on that one. I can't remember. It's been so many years since I've done sewing. So there you go. So that part of our pillow is complete. Now, when I say complete, not really. We still have to do the buttonholes and the little front. Oh, here, I've got it on my hands. Looking for the pillow. It's in my hand. Hello. Okay. The final border row to the pillow has a row of single crochets, or it could be slip stitch. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. I will do my little practice and let you know next week. Or it might even come out next week. Ooh. And it will have a picot. See those little things are right there? I hope it didn't get too blurry for you. They are picot edges right there. So what we'll do is we do the single crochet or the slip stitch to there, then we do the picot, and then the stitch to there, and then picot, stitch to there, and then picot. So your very final row to that pillow does have a little twist to it. But guys, you've done all this before. You've done your slip stitches, you've done your single crochets, and you've done your picots. If you are new to the channel and you haven't done those stitches, I have left the links to those stitches in a description box down below. Have a bit of a practice with that. And when you catch up with us with the pillow, you can actually do that border very, very easy. It is simple, simple, simple. Trust me. Will you buy used car from this woman? No. All right. I got sidetracked then. Sorry, guys. We also, no, we didn't. We were supposed to continue this little blanket part of our Lovey. Oh, I've lost the head. You know, every time I do this, I lose the head. I hope I don't lose the head when it's ready to be sewn onto the blanket. Hold that thought. Ta-da! So there we go. There's the head. Oh, there's the yarn. There's the head to the blanket, the little Amigurumi. Oh, I don't know if it's blurring or not. Woo. And there it is. So that part of our Amigurumi was supposed to come this week, but as you can see, yours truly didn't finish. I need to do another 6 rows before I get to our border row. I've been very busy with our pillow, trying to get that sorted out. But now that that's out there, we can do this one this week and third part of the pillow this week. So there you go. That is those 2 items this week. That is all I'm doing this week when it comes to crochet. However, I have a couple of things I need to talk about. Yay! One thing, firstly, I want to apologise to my competition giveaway winners last week. I haven't had a chance to post them. I do apologise. But they will be going Monday and they'll be shipped off the latest Monday or Tuesday, the latest. So you will get them. They're just a bit of a delay there. Sorry about that. But they are going. Now, for those of you who remember, oh no, I did buy the lining. I said we would do it. I'm having trouble. I've got to go and find the sewing machine. It's hidden away in the wardrobe, amongst other things. and I've got to find it. So I do apologise for that, and I will find it either this weekend or next weekend, and you will get this coming up shortly. It may not be this week though, I do apologise again. Oh, I'm apologising profusely today, aren't I? Woo. So that's that, guys. We have the two projects. You may notice over there, way over there, I can't stretch wide enough. Let me run and point to it. You're wondering, here I am. You're wondering, what is that? What is that? That is $59 worth. Wasn't expensive, although that's rather expensive for my liking, but $59 worth. It is a long, thin table, which is going to go behind my workstation where nobody goes. It's going to go behind my workstation, and when I'm ready to record, I will pull that out and have it sitting right opposite the window towards the animals, which I'm sure they will be pleased to see me occasionally. So when the weather warms up and the sun starts coming through, hey, I'm puffed out. All I had to do was go over there and come back, struggling to breathe. I need to get up and do some more exercise. So when the weather gets better, it'll be a lot easier to crochet here rather than the spot that I was crocheting. I was leaving all of my stuff everywhere. It was taking up a lot of space. Whereas now I can pop the camera and everything on top of that table. It is a little bit thin width-wise, so that's not too much of a problem. I'm not worried about that. I'm glad that it's long, so it can fit my stands and everything and make your visual on the camera, on the video, I should say, the visual a lot clearer for you. So I know it's clear enough already, but occasionally I look at it and I think, I'm sure I can get it clearer. I know, I'm very fussy. So it didn't cost much. I found it at Big W. If you're living here in Melbourne, Australia, it was at Big W last week for $59. Not sure if that special's still there, but it was there, and it's a, you know, it's okay. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but you know, for a small price to pay to have a little table. And it's got like a little drawers that you can open and pop all the crochet hooks and needles and pins and all sorts of things in, so I'm very happy with that. Okay, I do want to talk about a couple of things that are going to come up in the near future. Now, for those of you who remember, I did have those two secrets which I revealed. One was me stepping out of my comfort zone to do that amigurumi with my daughter. I'm sorry, it's not an amigurumi, it's a Lovey. And yes, Suzanne, I know you're caught up with us with a Lovey, and that's great. And yes, I have mentioned your name again. She is my main subscriber. She is in every message. She is all over the web. Where I am, she is. So thank you, Suzanne, for doing all that you do for me with the sharing and the messaging and all sorts of things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I know I thanked you last week, but I'll thank you again. I forgot what I was saying. The Lovey. It's not an amigurumi. It is a Lovey. The head part is the amigurumi part. But the Lovey part is the part that we are going to hopefully finish. I've lost my train of thought. So that's right. I was, oh, hello. The two go. I wish I'd wake up today. I'm a little bit slow today, a little bit somber, a bit of a slow week, a bit of one of those weeks where you just want to close the door and don't look at anyone. That kind of week. It's okay, you know. I've had worse, but it's okay. Now, so those two surprises or secrets, if you will, one was breaking out of my comfort zone to make the amigurumi with my daughter. If you have not seen that, I will pop the link to that tutorial, or those tutorials, because it's a long tutorial, and the vlog that I did with her, the interview I did with her, in a description box down below. The other one was writing up patterns, which are coming, guys. It's just a bit of a slow process, but they are coming. And the other one was one I couldn't tell you until the end of the year. However, it may come a little bit sooner, so I'm a little bit excited about that. That one is, there's actually two parts to that particular secret. I shouldn't really call them secret, I should call them announcements. How's that? So there's two parts to that announcement. One I'm not going to talk about until I talk about the second one. Well, the first one, or was it the other way around? I don't know, I've just confused myself. But they both mean the same thing. They are kind of a conjoined announcement, if you will. So there you go. That is the table, which I can't wait to set up. I was supposed to set it up this weekend. I just can't be bothered right now. The animals are out there nice and happy and sleeping instead of last week when one was scratching on the window and one was staring at me odd. So this vlog here is very, very quick, doesn't have much in it, and I don't have enough interruptions. Does that make any sense? Usually when I'm doing these vlogs, there's interruptions all over the place. Today, not so much, which is good. Now, the other thing I do want to talk about is over the next few months, not so much weeks, but we're talking, you know, months in advance. Every now and then, after about 1 or 2 days, I will pop a tutorial on a stitch in during the week on any stitch. That stitch that I'll be popping on, whether it's once a week or twice a week or once every 2 weeks, are stitches that will be coming up in future tutorials. So that way it makes it a lot easier for you to produce any projects that we have coming along. I still have the chunky, remember the chunky square, granny square blanket that I was making? I still have that going as well. That's a blanket that I'll bring out every now and then, and I'll actually be showing you how to do certain stitches. So you will see this square and possibly others in the future with short tutorials on how to practice a certain stitch. That way, coming the moment where we're going to do that product or that project, I will say, go to stitch number, da-da-da-da, and you can go and have practice and come back to us. Okay, by the way, if you wanted to make this square and you are new, my regulars would have seen this before. If you are a regular and you haven't seen this before, I will pop a link to that particular granny square and to any future join as you go granny square on this one as well in the description box down below. So there'll be a couple of links on just look for chunky granny square and chunky granny join as you go. Those links will be in the description box down below. So there you have it, guys. Very, very short and sweet. I'm going to pause the camera for a minute and do exactly what I said I was going to do last week, and that's go outside and have a little pat with Teddy. Let's go. Hello, Teddy. How are you today? Would you look at you? You going to come for a pat? I think you are. Yes, you are. Come here, Teddy. Sit down, boy. Oh, what am I saying sit down for? You don't sit. Come here, Ted. It's not enough. He wants more. Come here, Teddy. Hello, hello, look at you. Teddy. Look at you, Teddy. You're a good boy. No more running off, hey? Pepper. Hello. Hello. Teddy. What a good boy you are. How am I supposed to get your face? Let's do a selfie, hey? Alright, there you have it. That's my main man, Teddy. Well, how about that? Hasn't he come a long way? He's so cute. So Suzanne was asking about Teddy, so I thought I'd pop a little snippet of Teddy in there. And the cat, but she's a little bit more standoffish. However, let's get back to business. Yay. Couple of things I still need to mention. Kind of held back a little bit on it. One of them was, yes, we have surpassed our 2,500 and something subscribers. And I thank you guys, because you are the ones who have been subscribing and leaving comments and doing all sorts of fun things for me. So thank you so much. Now, we are heading towards, get this guys, we are heading towards 3,000 subscribers. We're actually not far off now, because I'm not complaining, but they are coming in by the bucket loads, which is terrific. Once we hit the 3,000 subscriber mark, yours truly, of course, said she will do a giveaway, and I will. Oh, the hat's gone missing. Oh, well, I don't need it today, so that's okay. But I've decided this time to do the giveaway as 3 giveaways in the one. So that way there's a first prize, a second prize, and a third prize. This way I can stretch it out a little bit more and other people can win something as well. I still like the idea of that very first giveaway I did, giving it away to one person. So I was happy to do that. And the spot giveaways I will give away to people occasionally. Usually that's around the 500 mark. So usually you'll see that 3,500 or 4,500, I'll do spot giveaways, and they're a lot smaller. But on the 0 mark, which is 3,000 mark, coming up hopefully very soon, I shall be doing 3 giveaways on that day. First, second and third prizes, and that way I can stretch it out a bit more and some more of my viewers will be able to win something, because yours truly, with the channel growing bigger, I think it's better to give that extra away too. However, I'll try and ram in as much as I can. There will actually be more yarn in this next competition, so you must get in for that one, guys. I have a lot of yarn stashed away in boxes that I probably will never live long enough to use. So I'm willing to give them away as gifts to you. Now remember, guys, I only buy the best because I'm very fussy. But there is occasionally that I'll buy acrylic. The Fiddlesticks Superb 88. I bought that from Unwind Cafe and here in Melbourne. And I was going to do the, what was it called? The midwife blanket with it. But I'm not sure that I have enough. I have 600 grams. I suppose I could make a smaller blanket. I could. I was going to do that, but that is like, we are talking top of the range acrylic. And as you heard, I had it clipped away in a container and kept nice and safe and clean, away from any dirt and dust. Now that's what I do with a lot of my yarn. In the near future, I will be doing a, what shall we call it? A yarn storage tutorial. Not now, we're probably looking at way into the next 5 weeks away. So in about 5 weeks time, I shall be doing a yarn storage tutorial. Yay! And they are the different ways that I like to store yarn. Also give away my little secret of project storage. Yay! So it will be a whole tutorial. I might have to shorten it down because I have a lot of yarn. Again, long enough to outlive me. So I'll be able to store them nice and show you how I store them, and you may want to use the same method, or you may have your own method and you think, oh well, I didn't think of that, why would you do that? But there you go. Projects, stacks of projects. Actually, I was in the middle of doing a, before I started YouTube, actually it was way before YouTube, I started a scarf, a man's scarf. Now I started it because I'm forever making things for women and children and everything else. I thought, what's the difference between making something for a man? Not much. Just a lot thicker yarn and a lot longer. So the scarf will be longer, it's a lot thicker, and I actually will show you a snippet of that so you can have a look at it. And it's a very interesting mix. Okay, I've got one side of the scarf, you probably may not be able to tell in this lighting, grey. The other side has a black in it. I know, very interesting. And so when your fellow wears it, then he wears it around his neck. I haven't finished it, it's only halfway through at the moment. He'll be nice and warm for winter, and it will have a 2-colour side, so you can wear it on the grey days or on the dark black days when it's really, really cold and nasty. That will be coming up in about 4 or 5 weeks time as well. There are a lot of things that are coming up in 4 or 5 weeks time, but right now I want to focus on the pillow, I want to focus on the amigurumi, and I want to focus on the lining to the bag, and of course to the extra stitches, the new stitches coming up over the next few months, so that you can do the infamous, and I say infamous because I've been wanting to put it together, cowl, or scarf, that I'm going to be calling the honey after my late departed puppy. Well, I say puppy, he was old. She was old. I keep saying he now because we've got Teddy. So I will be doing that scarf in honor of Honey. It is coming. It's taking a long time because yours truly is messing around with stitches. Once I get the stitch right worked, then I will pop it up on, stitch worked right? Anyway, I will pop the stitches up on a tutorial a few weeks before, and then I will show you what I have created, and you can go away and create your own as well. So there you go. I'll do a tutorial and we'll have it, and it'll be beautiful. It'll be called the Honey, in honor of my late departed dog. So there you go. That's it, guys, for today, for vlog 20. Don't forget, this week we are doing the part 3 of the Lovey. Yay. Oh no, that's probably part 4. Oh, 5. I can't even remember. We're doing the next part of the Lovey anyway. I'll remember when I get to it. And then we are doing part 3 of our pillow, yay, which is the buttonholes and the buttons. And if we get time, which I don't think we will because I've got to find my sewing machine, we would do the lining to this bag. So there you go, guys. Thank you for joining me today on this very, what can I call it, somber day. Not so much of a happy day for me, but it's not a bad day, not a completely bad day, just a bit of a hard week this week. And our table is coming, yay. So there you have it, guys. That is vlog number 20. You've been watching Mary. This is Well Crochet. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the little bell button so that you can receive all of the tutorials you see in your inbox, and any future exciting ones to come. Don't forget the special announcement coming up very, very soon. I'm hoping. I've been waiting for a long time for this to come up, and it's taking too long, and it was supposed to happen in Christmas, but I'm trying to push it forward a little bit. So that's coming soon. And don't forget our competition or our giveaway when we reach 3,000 subscribers, which I don't know how long away that's going to be, but there you go. Don't forget to click like and share, and tell your friends about us, tell the neighbours, your dog, the cat. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, and ciao for now.